This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. There's contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They draw first blood in this national title game. In the national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. He's got it with room to run. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Overswing the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They'll hand it off. Look out, he's in the clear. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Checks this down to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. Tight end makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. And defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense hungry to convert here on 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring it down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. We bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway, the 26-yard line, is huge.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The Gators offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fix on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
4th down, look at a throw for it. He's running out of time here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Handoff to the single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there, put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made, down at the 13-yard line. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Curry.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up.
Touchdown, Gators, as they answer with their first score of this title game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And it's taken right around the 35. They bring him down after an excellent return, but There's a marker down. We'll see if that stands. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away and get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The Canes are in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got to the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tries to get it to the running back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Wow, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the receiver's got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the
breaks into the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. They're very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
They're going to run it here. First down, looking for more now. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
We're already playing with the lead here in the national championship. This defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end. Yeah,
really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
The freshman brings him down quickly. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship,
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Took contact on the throw.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And the tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.